Hello again. Wanted to give another update. So yesterday, I had residual pain in my leg that had started the day before. So it had been going on for about 36 hours, which we assumed was a pinched nerve because my leg would get in these almost like a cramp, like a Charlie horse, and it would shoot this really intense, like scale of 1 to 10, maybe an 11, burning sensation down my entire leg. It would start at my hip on my left leg and go all the way down almost to my toes. And it would do that sporadically, and nothing I would do would seem to diminish it. I just have to wait for it to pass, just like a Charlie horse. I mean, walking wouldn't really help because it was so painful. I couldn't really move during that. And then when it wasn't doing the pain, I had like a numbness to the skin itself, almost a desensitization. So I did call my doctor, my surgeon's office yesterday afternoon, and they said that I should get it seen because in theory, even if it is a pinched nerve, it could be caused from a blood clot, and that is a big fear and risk with any type of surgery. So initially I was going to go to urgent care hoping that they could, check it out and treat as well. But when I checked in on urgent care, they called me back to get more details, and they basically said I had to go to the emergency room because of the risk of the blood clot, and they don't have ultrasound machine, which is what they would use to rule that out. So we headed up to the emergency room in the local hospital. Had a bit of a wait there. They were pretty busy. Once I got back there, I was seen right away, and they, offered an additional pain pill so that, if I was going to have the ultrasound and everything done, it wouldn't, cause additional pain. So they did the ultrasound and ruled out it being a blood clot, which was great news, but to my surprise, that was the end of it. They discharged me at that point and basically said that I could try icing, elevating, massaging to relieve, but nothing really permanent to help fix the problem. So last night was rough. By the time we got home from that, picked up our daughter and headed back to the house. We hadn't had dinner yet. She had. We, kind of got situated, got her down for bed, ordered an extremely late dinner through DoorDash, probably the latest dinner I've ever had. But I was in a lot of pain by then, both from the leg and up through my chest. I don't know if it was from moving around so much or just the stress, or that the numbing serum that had run out the day before was like fully out of my system. But I was in a lot of pain. So I knew I wasn't going to be able to sleep very well based on the amount of pain I was in. So just kind of took my time ordering dinner, and finally, I think climbed into bed at like 11, which is super past my bedtime. Throughout the night, I woke up several times with the pain in my leg searing up. Like I said, the best way I can describe it is it almost feels like a hot iron from the inside out. It's burning sensation. It's super, super intense. And usually when I move, it makes it worse. So I try to stay as still as possible until it passes. So when I woke up, which I woke up a little bit late based on going to bed so late and having such a rough night of sleep, my leg was actually very tender. It's sore today. I've had the flare-ups a couple times since this morning. I still have that numbing sensation. It's just a weird dullness, almost like the feeling you get in your cheeks after you've had Novocaine at the dentist office, and then it starts to wear off and you can feel it, but it's almost a fuzzy feel. You don't really fully feel it. That's the feeling I'm getting in my entire thigh and leg. So I took it really easy this morning, just rested. And then finally, close to noon, got up and took my first shower, which, let me tell you, as much as I thought it was fantastic having my hair washed at the salon a few days ago, taking a shower was another great step to independence. It felt great, and I did over half of it by myself, which also felt great. So was finally able to actually, clean some of the adhesive spots that we hadn't gotten from the alcohol swabs. But just overall felt refreshed, and was able to change my compression bra because I had an epiphany. I had a compression bra from my prior surgery, like when I had my lumpectomy, and I was seeing my radiologist years ago. Because my lymphedema in my arm kind of goes into my chest wall, I was having some swelling and tenderness in my surgery site that was actually caused from the lymphedema. So at the time, my radiation oncologist had prescribed me to get a compression bra. And I got it. I hated it. Admittedly, very rarely wore it. But I did have it in my drawer still. So I thought, since I don't have multiple compression bras from the hospital, and we didn't get another one because I only need it during this, recovery period, if that one can work, it'll be a good opportunity for us to wash the other one and get refreshed clothing on. So that was a big tipping point in just feeling refreshed and renewed. Is I was able to reset that up. I'm wearing actually what are called Knitted Knockers, which is a wonderful organization. They it's all through volunteer work that knit these basically inserts that you can wear in your bra. So I'm wearing those in there first to give me a little bit of shape, but also it's kind of making my bra a little more compressing to me. So I'm wearing those. So thank you for that wonderful organization, because they're super comfortable and they actually do look pretty nice. So until I get my actual prosthetics, these will be fine whenever I need to wear something like this. And then I also, I'm wearing one of the shirts I got online. I found these on Amazon, and these have drain holders. So I didn't have to wear my camisole that I had gotten at the hospital because I could wear this. So literally, finally, fresh from head to toe for a change. Felt good. So once we got our late start, we went and dropped my daughter off with Grammy and Papa, and we went down to Trader's World in Mason, Ohio for the first time. We've been wanting to check it out. It's an indoor flea market, and we thought that would be a good opportunity for me to keep moving and get some walking in today, but should have plenty of benches and spaces for me to take breaks. And it was the perfect setting. It was interesting to see what types of shops and booths they had in there. We did find a few items that we purchased, and it was intense. I'm sore. I definitely did my fair share of walking because we did walk the whole thing, but I rested when we needed to, and it just means I'll rest the rest of the evening. I know my limits, and I made sure I didn't go quite past them. I definitely pushed them, but I didn't go past them. So that is the main updates that I have for today, and thank you again for watching. Appreciate it. Bye.